I'm following myself home. That's my car up there. So, let's see. What's going on in the world? I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. Let me see the weather. There's a tropical storm, Ana, is off the coast of Carolina. That's what these clouds are, kind of attached to it, sort of. First named storm of the season, and I guess it's a month before. It's a month before the whatever you call it, the hurricane season. I'm done for the semester. That's a good thing. I did all my grading today. All the final papers are in. All the tests are corrected. Grades are in. Everything's done. I'm done. I got a week off. And then it's back to it. So, that'll be nice. I don't know if I'll do anything major this coming week. I'll just probably relax. What a gorgeous day. And I'm still able to wear my jacket and not get hot, thanks to the vents. Not that this is a very long ride anyway, but what's the temperature today? Oh, it's only 79. Maybe not even. So you might ask, well, Mike, what kind of essays do you have your students do? All right, if you're ready to sleep, I'll tell you. First, I teach my students all about punctuation, how to use commas, periods, semicolons, colons, hyphens, dashes, apostrophes, quotation marks. We have a lot of exercises that we do on that. I explain everything, give a lot of examples. Couple of tests at least, and then I start teaching citation. We follow the MLA style guide. So I teach them how to do citations, and of course there's a different way of doing it for different types of sources, like let's say it's a film, there's a different way to do it. If there's a whatchamacallit, if there's a newspaper article, how do you cite that? If there's is it a website, how do you cite that? If it's a personal interview, how do you cite that? There's all these rules. It's very nitpicky and complicated, so I try to make sense of it for them and show them the major ones and teach them about how to use the menu. They already know about essay structure when they get to me, so I don't have to teach them what a comparison contrast is versus a cause effect or an argument paper or a Rogerian argument. And that's kind of nice. They have a lot of problems with subject-verb agreement. They'll say like people is instead of people are, or they'll say a person have instead of a person has, or people has instead of people have, stuff like that. I teach them how to do a comparison contrast on two articles that they have to read. So they read two articles, not too big, and they have to pull out the themes and the styles and the tones and compare the three. and then decide at the end which one makes a better case. So they have to do citations because they're doing quotations from the article to prove evidence of themes and styles and tones. I give them different articles every semester. I never use the same 2 articles twice, so no one can recycle. You know, older students can't recycle with the youngers. And you can't plagiarize because it's new material. It's always new. And if they're taking anything from the article itself, well, that's obvious. And I walk them through it. You know, the first paper that we do, I do it with them. So they see exactly how it's done from a student's perspective. And then I unleash them on the paper themselves. They do it themselves. And after that, there's another one. So they do like between 4 and 6 papers total during the semester, depending on how good they are, how much work they need, how much time we have, how fast we move through everything. That's pretty much it. I do everything online. They pass their papers in online. They get their assignments online. All their tests are online. All their feedback is either in person or online in a video form. I can videotape it as I correct it in case they can't be with me, but most of the time they're with me. I find that coding a paper, putting codes like you have a grammar problem, you have a punctuation problem, doesn't really help them. You got to sit there with them and go, look at this. What do you see here? See this? This is, how do you change that? And they, oh yeah, I forgot, I got to put a comma there. A lot of it is just boneheaded mistakes or laziness. They don't edit before they pass it in. I teach them the way you might train somebody in a job, you know, like if you're working at a company and they say, we need you to train this guy on this press. All right, come here. This is how you push this button, you pull this thing, you push that button, you take the thing out. That's kind of what I do. This is how to be a student. I'm training you on how to be a student. And that's how I teach. All right, it's Mike Keeley 7. Talk to you later.